Dede and Mide has pride. Since after the show, none want to call or even test each other first. Like the two of them, they are looking at each other as in who we call first. You guys, since they came out of the house, fans have been on their case. Fans have been dragging Mide, because of the nasty things she said about Dede, especially the one that has to do with Kola and Bright Morgan. The kind of game that Mide played in the house, she played that kind of a two-face. Should I say she wasn't really a real friend to Dede, because I could remember as at the middle of the show, we Dede fans, we were even praying for their friendship to scatter. That was when we even all said it, that we actually preferred Joanna's friendship to the one of Mide, because Mide was like an enemy in disguise to Dede. The two of them will sit and talk, have discussion, gist, and everything Dede tells her, she just carries that gist to Kola and Bright Morgan. So it had just been, and she said some nasty thing, because me, even though I wasn't really Dede's fan, from that beginning of the show, even though I really didn't like her game, but one thing I was very sure was that Dede never talked anything bad about Mide. In fact, if Dede was in a place where they are talking about Mide, she'd keep silent. Like, she has a way of shoving any discussion that has to do with Mide, any negative discussion. Like, if you bring it to her, she has a way of just sweeping it away, something like that. But Mide had a lot of nasty things to say about Dede, and when she came out of the house, media around the first interview she did, she apologized to Dede, to Dede fans, that a lot of people have been telling her you are not a good friend, all those kind of a thing. Then since the two of them came out of the house, at least I was expecting their relationship, because we know they were friends in the show now, even though at that almost towards the end of the show, it looked as if they drifted apart because of that what the question Ebuka asked me during that live eviction show, when she said Dede was the one who wanted the friendship and everything. That kind of drifted them apart somehow. But since after the show, the two of them, they've not been talking. I felt maybe any misunderstanding that they had in the show, I felt they were just supposed to put it aside, at least for the fact that they were friends in the show. They gisted, they played, they did everything together. I felt they would have just left that in apart. So I don't really know. And I actually think maybe it is fans that are causing this thing, because it's not really that deep. Everything, if it is me, everything that happened in the show, I would take it as entertainment, because people goes into that show to just do all manner of things. Just anything you think you will do that will make fans, that will make people talk about you, people just do it. So I don't know if to say that two faces was like a game for Mide. I don't know if it's a game for Mide, or maybe I felt it's a game for Mide. But why the thing became worse was that when Dede came out, when she was asked an interview about her relationship with Mide, those kind of a thing, Dede said she have watched clips, even for Kola sef. Like, she and Kola sef, they are not really that much in a good term, like as at right now. Dede said she has watched clips, and she has seen a lot of, she has watched a lot of clip when Mide said a lot of manner of rubbish about her, even Kola said a lot of nonsense about her. Like, I can tell you that as right now, I actually know that these two year reunion, dragging themselves. Okay, reunion is always next year. Like, next year reunion will not be a joke. Like, a lot of gbas will happen, because from this their post eviction, the interviews already, it is very, very tense. And for me, I actually think the fans, they are the one causing all these things. Like, even things that I feel like it's not really that bad, I just felt the people of this year, they will be sensible enough to just do their thing, and don't really follow what fans says. Because me, I know that actually some fans actually used to cause problem for them, the housemate. Even like people that are friends, the fans has a way of causing problem, causing rift between them. And for me, I actually think that is bad. Like, for people who have been watching the show, following the show, I actually said it, that if I'm going to enter Big Brother Naija today, that if I come out, I will not have any issue with my fellow housemates because of what fans are saying. Because I've noticed that some unfortunate fans, or should I say they've been fighting tooth and nail, dragging, like the fans of Kola and the fans of Dede, like they've been dragging each other, even to the extent of exposing Dede's family. And when I saw that, I was actually heartbroken. Like, is this that serious? Like, it's becoming irritating. It's becoming irritating. And do you know why that I felt so embarrassed because of this thing? Like, it is actually, mature people, some even married men, mothers, fathers, that are the one doing all those things. Like, we watch reality TV show, and we are not so, as in, we have not made it so toxic For me, I actually see it as toxic. Like, I don't know if Dede and Mide could just, leave whatever happened in the show aside. At least from beginning of the show they bonded. If at least for the sake of that bond that they shared from that beginning of the show, they should just sort their differences, and one person should call. For me, I felt the person who should call is actually Mide. Yeah, Mide, because Mide left first. No, Dede coming out of the house, I expected that, okay, Mide should reach out. Oh, Dede, are you here? Those kind of, at least talk. But I'm also feeling that aside the fact that Dede has pride, Mide also has pride, because I could remember while in the house when Ebuka exposed that stuff. Ebuka exposed that, but that friendship, Dede was the one looking for friendship. Mide actually swore that she was not going to address Dede, that she was not going to talk to Dede because of that. She was not going to have any discussion with Dede because of that thing. So she has pride. So even now, I'm actually thinking that it is the same thing that is coming to play. Like, she actually had that pride that she doesn't want to be the first person, to talk to Dede. And being the fact that fans already dragged her, fans have had a lot to say about her while she was in the show, her two faced kind of a relationship with Dede. Fans have dragged. I don't know, maybe that has actually increased her, or her decision of not wanting to talk to Dede. And Dede on her own, now being a baby girl, she's also very angry because she has watched clips. With the way I'm saying things, I'm not sure Dede will be the first to reach out. Dede will not reach out. The two of them, they have pride, because even while in the house, none of them reached out. They just started talking on their own after everything. Now we reach out. So, and I don't really think, with the way things are going right now, I don't really think there is any friendship there. I don't think there is any friendship. There is nothing to reconcile, because it is very, very obvious that these two people, they don't want to be friends. Dede is hot, and you won't blame her. Someone you called your friend in the house, you protected her interest. You don't allow any negative gossip about her in your presence. But coming outside the house and you see the person trash talking you. You saw a lot of clips of betrayal and everything. It was actually sad. I'm very sure with the kind of person I've known Dede to be in the show, she will not reach out. And Mide to get coconut head, she will not reach out. So let's see how reunion is going to be, guys. Reunion is going to be tough, because that is when people, that is when they will unwind, as in unbottle all their, everybody gbas. So guys, what do you think about this their relationship this period? Who do you think is even supposed to reach out first? Do you think it is Dede that should reach out to Mide first, or Mide to reach out to Dede first? Like, I'm even surprised that up till now, they have not reached out to each other. They are not talking. It's sad.